Hey everybody, what's up? Killjoy Jake here, and instead of having friends, I have horror movies. Today we are talking about Ghostbusters 3, Ghostbusters Afterlife, whatever the heck you want to call it. This is gonna be a big old video, so put on your seatbelt and get ready. Now before I get into it, I'm gonna need you guys to like this video and subscribe for more horror content. Also, please consider supporting me on Patreon. It's going to help fund my Scream fan film that I've been talking about in like literally every video for the past month. You're gonna get a whole video about me talking about that soon, don't worry. Alright, now let's get into it.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Well, I'm Pennywise the dancing clown.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast!
You son of a...
God, don't do that.
But sometimes that is better.
Oh man, that trailer was so good! June of next year now? Oh, that sucks. November? Somebody make it stop! So we're talking about everything we know so far about Ghostbusters Afterlife. Where do I even begin? Well, let's talk a little bit about the cast and crew. So this film is being directed by Jason Reitman, son of Ivan Reitman, who did the first two films. So already right there, I have faith in this movie. And if you don't know Jason Reitman, he's done probably a few films you've heard of at least. His repertoire includes Juno, Thank You for Smoking, and Up in the Air. Films you've, might have heard of. But seriously, this guy knows how to direct a movie. Even if those aren't really like horror movies, or if Ghostbusters is even a horror movie to begin with. Or do I have a little bit of news that might justify making this video? I guess Jason Reitman was talking in an interview, and he specifically said that he wants to make this new Ghostbusters Afterlife a little scarier than the original films. Because let's be honest, these are comedy movies from the 80s. And don't even get me started on the 2016 film. We don't count that here. Also, a little heartwarming story before I move on. I guess they were able to screen this film sometime late last year, and Jason even got his dad Ivan to come and check it out. In this little EW article I was reading, I guess that Ivan was like so proud of his son, he even said, I'm so proud of you, my boy. And just reading that, I was like gonna tear up a little bit. Like, that is so sweet. Oh god, I'm so excited for this movie. I honestly wasn't that excited about another Ghostbusters film until I read that story. I'm like, that is just so freaking awesome. I love heartwarming stories like that, especially in the movie world. But let me tell you, after doing some research, there's a lot of reasons to be excited for this third film. The cast includes Carrie Coon, Finn Wolfhard, McKenna Grace, Paul Rudd, and returning from the original OG films is Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Ernie Hudson, Sigourney Weaver, and Annie Potts. And if you didn't already know, unfortunately Harold Ramis passed away in 2014. Considering that a few of his main characters are his descendants though, I'm pretty sure he's going to be talked about a lot in this film, and honored. As he should be. The guy was an absolute legend. If I haven't made this insanely clear yet, both the first Ghostbusters and the second one are going to be canon to this film, opposed to the 2016 film? Does that even have anything to do with those other movies? Or is that just like a crappy remake? Oh, did I say crappy? Because yeah, I meant crappy. So there's actually a little bit of a funny story with that remake. I guess ever since the second film came out in 1989, they've been trying to make a third film, but Bill Murray just refused to do another movie. Which I guess Bill Murray has a bit of an ego. I mean, not wanting to do sequels and all that, whatever. In 2014, Harold Ramis unfortunately passed away, and then that really choppy remake came out in 2016 that super bombed at the box office. But finally, after 30-some years, we got another Ghostbusters film. I think it was supposed to come in early 2020, and now it's been moved all the way to November of this year. Now, the film is supposed to take place 30 years after the second film, where a family living in a small town discover their connection to the original Ghostbusters and their grandfather's secret legacy. So from that, of course, I'm getting that they're going to be Egon's descendants. Harold Ramis' character, if you're not familiar. But also, do they not know Egon was like one of the Ghostbusters? Something that's made very clear in the first film especially is that these Ghostbusters are kind of celebrities. So did they just not know their grandfather was like Egon from the Ghostbusters? I guess not, apparently. That's at least how that description sounds to me.
New York in the 80s? It's like The Walking Dead.
Your dad never mentioned this to you?
It's just my mom.
We also got a really tight trailer for this film. The film seems to have a much darker and serious tone, which I'm all about personally. With that being said though, it's not going to be a Ghostbusters film without a little bit of humor. And that is definitely shown a little bit in the trailer.
A town that isn't anywhere near a tectonic plate, that has no fault lines, no fracking, no loud music even, is shaking on a daily basis.
Under the dining table now!
Hey, remember that one summer we died under a table?
We also see classic elements from the original film, like the crazy Ghostbusters car, the Ecto-1 as they call it.
Come on, darling.
We see Finn Wolfhard as Trevor because, you know, Finn Wolfhard has to be in everything related to 80s stuff nowadays. Not saying that I have a problem with Finn Wolfhard, I'm just like, he's everywhere. I also like Matt Damon, but if he's in like every movie about a guy getting trapped somewhere and then like crawling his way out of it somehow or something, then yeah, I'm gonna get kind of sick of Matt Damon. But seriously, Mr. Wolfhard, I'm a big fan of yours. You kill it on Stranger Things in every season. I hope you're watching this video, that'd be kind of cool. Probably not, but I can dream. And then there's also a very quick shot in the trailer of a new ghost named Muncher that, let me tell you, has taken the internet by storm. He's basically just Blue Slimer, and he's like got like this silly looking face. There's just something about him that like cracks me up. I mean, his name is Muncher, and he looks like that, and he's okay, I'm just gonna say it. He's probably smoking pot. A 420 friendly Casper, huh? Hey, I'm all about that, Jason Reitman. We first got the news about Muncher being in this film when a toy was released from the upcoming film based on the character. We can also see in this picture of the toy that he's got like a stop sign and all this like crazy stuff in his stomach, so I'm assuming he just like literally eats everything. Kind of like how Slimer also eats everything in the original films. Like I said, Blue Slimer that's 420 friendly. We also got a little bit better of a look at Muncher during Master Chef Jr. Am I reading this article right? Crazily enough, I am. During a challenge on that show, we actually got kind of like a figurine, I guess, or some kind of crazy model of him, and we got this picture of Muncher. So this is kind of what he looks like, I guess. They decided to unveil this on Master Chef Jr. I don't know what the marketing tactic there is. Maybe Ghostbusters fans watch a lot of Food Network. I'm not sure. Now, as of yesterday, the exact release date is now November 11th of 2021. And we were supposed to get this thing in June, which makes me so mad. And before that, we were supposed to get it in 2020. I'm really getting sick of all these release dates getting pushed back. I just tweeted something about A Quiet Place once again getting pushed back. I believe that one's in September sometime now. I just said, fuck. And I'm sure we're all feeling the same way about all these horror movies getting delayed. I don't know what I'm gonna do for April now. But hopefully this is the last time we're talking about delayed movies. Let's just let's knock on some wood again. Let's just keep knocking on this wood. But let's pray to the horror gods that nothing else gets delayed. And hopefully you won't wake up one morning and see, hey, Killjoy Jake just uploaded a video about more delayed horror movies. It's getting harder and harder to be a movie channel on YouTube, man, let me tell you. So what do you guys think about Ghostbusters Afterlife? Are you excited for it? Or are you questioning why I'm posting a video about it? It deals with ghosts. I feel like that's a good enough excuse for me to make a video about it. So fight me, internet. Leave me something about it in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching my whole video on Ghostbusters Afterlife. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more horror content. Please consider supporting me on Patreon. It's really going to help out with my Scream fan film that I'm working on. If you're a fan of Scream, you're really gonna dig this. I kinda got a finalized script now. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at KilljoyJake1 and on Instagram at Killjoy_Jake. And as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.